It's Costco day. Let's go inside and restock for the month.
Nora, say, oh my goodness, Christmas is out already.
Oh my goodness.
It's Christmas stuff. Look, advent calendars. Look at this Harry Potter one. So cute. And there's an Elsa. $35.99 for a Lego calendar.
There's Mama.
Star Wars. Yeah, there's Star Wars. Oh, there's a pumpkin Mickey. There's some Halloween stuff. Ooh, who's that? Princess Dollies? Oh my goodness, just whole rows full of toys for Christmas already. Ooh, hello decor. It's a pretty wreath.
Mom.
Do we need a 20-inch stuffed Squishmallow Grinch? Maybe. I have thought so many times about getting a nugget ice maker for when I make coffees and sodas at home, but I just feel like I don't want one more thing on my counter. And you can pick up a giant bag of the nugget ice at Sonic or Chick-fil-A and just keep it in your freezer. So, fun tip. Well, these guys were kind of hidden away back here. Usually these make their way to the front for holiday stuff, but maybe just because it's a little bit before actual holiday season, they're like tucked away back in a random aisle. Those look really nice though. That one says pumpkin chai. What do you think?
I just smell it.
Try again.
There you go.
Oh, thanks. The red one is heirloom apple. I always like matching apple for September and pumpkin stuff for like October. I have an espresso Virtua I use for making at-home espresso, but I've heard a lot of good things about this Ninja Luxe Cafe. It helps with easy espresso, drip coffee, as well as homemade cold brew. I have an espresso, a cold brew coffee pitcher, a French press. We have a regular drip coffee pot. I'm pretty sure if I was to upgrade to a new system, one, it would be simpler. That's how I'll convince the husband. But he also was like, you need to get rid of other things first. I feel like I'm not ready for holiday looking around yet. It's only September. And with moving and everything we've been buying and doing for the new house, I'm kind of burnt on house stuff too. So let's get to our staple groceries, the reason why we came here today. All right, brace for the cold, heading into the fruit section. We love when they have the candy grapes in. These are the candy heart red ones. It's a good price for 2 pounds of strawberries. It's been a long time since I picked some of these up, but I've been craving that for lunch lately. Some grass-fed beef sausage, and I like to mix it with veggies and some rice for a little bowl. Of course, our staple. What'd you find?
Pickles.
Pickles. The girls have been just beside themselves since we've been out of our Girlos pickles for like a week. Some milk. Always gotta go for their organic eggs when I'm here. That's such a great price. Always. Watch out, feetsies. Oh, all the stuff. Butter. The best. Yes, 2 kinds. This is my baking butter. Y'all remember during the pandemic when the cheese was up to like $8 for one of these 2-pound bricks? I always will. Well, that is fun. Butterscotch beer for all ages, non-alcoholic. I think this is supposed to be like butterbeer Harry Potter. This shrimp is so good, and it actually cooks up really easy in the air fryer. Bacon. All the frozen stock. These are so good. We actually had these for the first time on a Southwest flight. They started giving these out as like their in-flight snacks. I just know that we would like never get through this whole bag before they got stale. I need to try and see if I can find them in a regular store though. Lots of options for large bags of like frozen veggies, which are such a great on-hand thing to have in your freezer, but I'm missing my favorite. Let's see, they have the root vegetables. Primavera Mystere, we've had that one before. I like that one because it has all the squash and zucchini in it. And then a sheet pan vegetable, which has Brussels sweet potato, broccoli. That one might be good. Maybe we'll try that one. Just kidding. We're going Mystere because it doesn't have potatoes in it, and I like a lower carb frozen veggie option. Pecans. This mix lasts forever when I get it, but It's a good one. It's a really good price. I do big bulk baking of our waffles and pancakes for the freezer, huh, Nor? For before school. Ugh, getting full in here. That's also a really good price if you are gonna be baking a lot of pumpkin flavors this fall. 6 cans of organic pumpkin for only $8.50. This is interesting. I have not seen the big 12-pound bags of King Arthur bread flour at my Costco before. However, I switched from buying individual bags of that for baking my sourdough to the Kirkland organic all-purpose flour brand. This is actually packaged for Kirkland as all-purpose, but the home organization that makes it is actually brands it as a bread flour because it's 11.5% protein. If you're a chili crunch stan, I think I've always seen this at Trader Joe's before. It's really good on eggs. These look like a really good little healthy bite. They're like coconut bites, but they have chocolate with them too. They look tasty, like macarons. $9.39. We love chomps. Hey guys, I am back from Costco. Poor Nora was like falling asleep in the cart. She's right at that bubble where like some days she naps, some days she doesn't, and we were just go on errands today. So she fell totally asleep in the car. Luckily I was able to transfer her to her bed to finish out a nap while I got all of the groceries in. I spent just over $300 today. Let's take a look at everything I restocked at Costco for the month. Frozen first, since it's melting and I need to get it in my freezer. I have another bag of the Jones fully cooked chicken sausages. These are one of our easy go-to breakfasts for myself, for the kids, for an easy side of protein first thing in the morning. I did end up going with the Primavera Mistura frozen veggies from Pura Vida. Our favorite is the vegetable melange, but I haven't seen that one there. Sometimes they rotate through which mixes they carry. But that one's great. I can mix it with rice and some of our sausage that I bought. I love this organic grass-fed kielbasa sausage. Found it when I tried out animal-based eating in January when I was resetting my health journey, and they're so good, and I've just been kind of craving some of those meals again. So I picked up some of that. I can slice that up and have it with some of the veg mix, like a little bowl for lunches. Can't leave Costco without the kids' favorite Just Bare lightly breaded chicken breast chunks, chicken nuggets. Although Josh and I love these too. We use them on wraps, on salads. They're great in the air fryer. They taste just like Chick-fil-A. I also love the wild Argentinian red shrimp from Kirkland. These are so good. They're like nice sized meaty shrimp, make for a great meal. They're low calorie, high protein, and these cook up easy in your air fryer. If you just put a little parchment paper down, toss your serving in. I like to put mine on 350 for about 8 minutes. You just cook them until they're done, and then you have some shrimp ready to toss on top of a salad or on top of some rice for a bowl. Bacon I always restock at Costco because the Kirkland lower sodium bacon is also sugar-free. And it's actually a great price because you have to look at the fact that they are actually still 1 pound packages. You get 4 1-pound packages of bacon in the Kirkland 4-pack. Nowadays at the store, it's hard to even find a 1-pack of bacon. I feel like everything is 12 ounces. So these are a great stock up. I will stack them in my freezer and just pull them out and defrost one at a time as I need them for some recipes. We like using ours in egg bites for breakfast prep or to make on the side with a family breakfast on the weekend. Since I was heading to Costco, I grabbed a gallon of 2% milk. This I get at whatever store I'm going to, but Kirkland's is pretty good. I love that they changed the gallon size. They used to have a really odd shape that would spill easily, so I didn't buy it there for a long time. But now that they went to a regular gallon shaped jug, I usually pick some up when I'm there. Also, something I always get at Costco, Greek yogurt. I almost got 2 of these, but the girls have kind of slowed down on eating Greek yogurt a little bit, so I just went with 1 for now. A 2-pound brick of sharp cheddar cheese, and I got not 1, but 2 kinds of butter. I love getting the Kirkland grass-fed butter to have on top when I'm making sourdough bread. It's a great tasting butter for just eating it on top of things, and I go with the Kirkland salted sweet cream usually when I'm baking. But we will get our freezer nice and stocked for fall baking this way. For fruit, I picked up some of the Candy Hearts red seedless grapes. These ones are good. They're one of those like candy grapes that are a little bit sweet and sour, like candy. My girls really like them, so when I find them, I grab them. Also, there was like a $1 difference between these and regular red seedless grapes this week, so why not? And I also got a 2-pound package of strawberries. These actually looked pretty good. I know it's kind of late in the season for them, but they also smelled really nice. And Lila loves strawberries, so got some of those. I picked up my regular fruit this week when I did my HEB run, like apples and oranges and some raspberries, so we didn't need a ton of fruit this week. And then for some protein snackies, it's been a while since I picked up chomps. These are a great 0 sugar snack. They have 10 grams of protein each. I love doing one of these with some cheddar cheese cubes and maybe some fruit on the side as just like a little snack plate in the afternoon. A very large package of the Krusteaz Light and Fluffy Buttermilk Pancake Mix. I like just having this on hand. We make big bulk batches of waffles and pancakes. Usually I just wait until one weekend morning when I'm planning to make it for the family, and I do a triple or quadruple recipe, cook everything up, let it cool, and then pop them in the freezer. And that way we have easy grab and go school morning breakfast for the kids. My family also loves when I make McGriddle pancake muffins. So we use this pancake mix along with some pork sausage, maple syrup. It all gets mixed into a batter and baked in my silicone muffin trays, and they taste just like a McDonald's McGriddle, but a little healthier alternative, and it's easy to heat up for breakfast in the mornings. The Better Than Bouillon and chicken, this flavors my rice, usually is what I use it for, but also when I'm making soups and things and I don't want to buy a bunch of individual packages of chicken broth, I grab this for easy having on hand to cook up some of that stuff with. Fall is soup season, so I like to get into trying to prep either a soup or stew type meal or crock pot kind of meal on Sundays. That way we have leftovers for some of our lunches during the week. Of course, we picked up our Grillo's pickles, some of our favorites to use on sandwiches and burgers, or even just eat on our snack plates. My kids love pickles. The Kirkland organic free range eggs are so good. Once you start eating like these kinds of eggs, I feel like it's hard to go back to other ones. Like there's so much more flavor in them in my opinion. And when you buy them at Costco, this 24 pack for under $8 is a really good deal. I was kind of down on a lot of my baking stuff, so I had run out of vanilla extract, so I restocked that. That's one of those things that I only need to restock like almost once a year or twice a year. So we'll have that for a good while. Some more maple syrup. I use that in baking muffins for the family or as toppers when we make waffles and pancakes and things like that. But also Josh and I use this as our main sweetener in our coffee. We'll just add a little bit of that instead of sugar or other creamers and then add some half and half in as well. Pecans. I have a mom's play group that I meet up with at my church a couple times a month. And this week I am on for our breakfast potluck. So I am actually baking some sourdough scones. I'm making both pumpkin ones and some maple pecan ones. So, and also I got the bag at Costco because honestly, when you shop at the regular store, you get like a quarter of it for the price of this larger bag. And then I'll just make sure I seal them up real well and I can use them to bake with throughout the fall and winter. A double pack of my all-purpose flour. I use this for baking all sorts of things, including my sourdough. I think I started talking about it in the store, but honestly, Nora was kind of over it. So they just came out with having the King Arthur bread flour at our Costco. I used to use King Arthur when I first got my sourdough started, and then I switched over to the Kirkland all-purpose flour because I had seen, since it's an 11.5% protein flour, it bakes just like a bread flour would. The base company that actually makes this and then Kirkland packages it for themselves, they actually market it as a bread flour and it's just packaged as an all-purpose for Costco. So when I looked at it between the two, when you look at the cost per pound, this was still a better deal. And I like using it, so why not stick with it? And then I also got 2 rotisserie chickens. I figured if I'm breaking down one, I may as well break down 2, get lots of rotisserie chicken meat, shredded up and packaged in Ziploc freezer bags, and then I can put some aside that's already cooked in my freezer. That way it makes really easy meal preps and meals, or I could add it to a soup, just pull it out of the freezer and toss it in the crock pot with my other stuff. This is such a good hack to fast meal prepping in the fall and winter. My Costco shopping has changed a little bit since our move. We're just a smidge further away now. It's about 20-25 minutes if there's traffic to Costco. So I definitely have to bring a cooler in my car these hot months to make sure things don't melt on my way home. But also I used to do one bigger shop every month as well as then end up back there maybe like once a week or every other week to restock on staples like fruit and milk and eggs, just because they were a better deal for me to get them there when we go through a lot of them. Now with Costco being a little bit farther, it's more of a once a month trip for me. unless I'm gonna be in the area for other things or activities. So I went ahead and stocked up on 2 rotisserie chickens, so I would have one for next week. Also some household products. I needed more dishwasher detergent, vinegar, which I use in a variety of ways between cleaning with the house and cleaning our fruit and cleaning our counters. All the things, vinegar, all-purpose cleaning product for me. I swear I keep my Costco membership just for the price on their bath tissue. I like refuse to buy it anywhere else when I see the price of it. So more bath tissue and laundry detergent. I am slightly kicking myself about the laundry detergent. I think that was in their sale flyer like maybe 2 weeks ago, but I wasn't ready to buy it yet, and it was just like a quick run in the last time I was there. Now is really like all of the house stuff plus the grocery stuff that I restocked now that we've moved, and it wasn't on sale anymore. So that's everything I got on my big monthly Costco stock up. Thanks for coming shopping with Nora and I. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video, if you enjoyed seeing new things with me. I'm gonna try, and when I go on my monthly Costco runs, to take a little bit more time, look at what's new, share everything that's coming out for the holidays and seasonal items coming up. I love looking at new things and trying new things. Honestly, I'll probably be back for that butterbeer dupe, but I was running out of room in the cart and Nora was running out of patience with me. So, but maybe we'll go back. That would be fun to have around Halloween. So if you enjoy following along on Costco shops, grocery hauls, and more, hit that red subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I would.